Good afternoon, and welcome to my channel here on YouTube, Love and Guiding Light, where I will bring messages to you from spirit guides, ancestors, archangels. My name is Keisha, and I welcome you all here to my channel. If you feel compelled to click on this channel, then there is a message here from you. This is not coincidence. You were guided to this channel, okay? Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors. I hope you all are having a wonderful Thursday and that you are doing what you love to do and that you're doing what's best for you, okay? Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors, archangels. What is the message today for the collective? Show me, Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors, archangels. What is the message today for the collective? Okay, let's see. Laugh at your demons. Laugh at your demons. Hey. Laugh at your demons. 49. Laugh at your demons. So, Spirit is guiding us to laugh at the things in which are before you. Because, you know, you are equipped to take and handle just about anything that comes your way. Okay? God, our Creator, He instilled in us a lot of strength. Strength beyond your own comprehension. And yet, and though you may feel as though you are in the trenches and exhausted and all these things, know that you have the ability to overcome anything that comes before you, okay? Everything is within us, okay? Not outside of us, within us. And we are stronger than we sometimes believe that we are. There is no guarantee that every day will be happy and pleasant and whatnot. Trials, tribulations come, obstacles come, things happen. However, all these things transpire for a reason. I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. There is no coincidences. Things happen, whether you see it as a good or a bad, for a reason. Either to bring you some type of growth, some type of lesson, some type of understanding. Okay. And if you step outside of the situation and shift your perspective on how you may be viewing things, you might find yourself truly laughing at the situation at hand, okay? Because everything happens for a reason. You know, I can speak for myself. I've gone through a lot throughout my life, and I thank God daily for just keeping me sane. Because I'm like, man, when I tell people some of my story, they just be like, oh my Lord, girl, you should have a book out. You should write a book. You should tell your story, you know, things like that. And I'm like, maybe one day I will. Well, maybe one day I will put it to paper. I haven't really thought that far ahead, but yeah. I laugh because I'm still here. Because I'm like, man, I tell you, I've gone through some things. And I'm so grateful that God has kept me through it all. He truly has kept me through it all. Let's see what the book says. And by the way, these cards are the Soul Lessons and Soul Purpose Oracle cards, which they're not in print anymore. And I paid a pretty penny for the deck, but you may be able to find it if you Google it. It's a very nice deck to have if you are at all interested in learning and using these tools to help you on your spiritual path, you know. So 49. Laugh at your demons. In what area of your life are you feeling miserable and unable to find your way out? Where have you been judging yourself or another so harshly that you see no means of forgiveness? What are you hiding from or covering up, afraid that you'll be found out? And what areas of your life have you lost all sense of humor? Your sole purpose right now is to restrain your critical ego and return to the love of your higher self. Be aware of every aspect of your life in which you feel stuck and recognize this as only an appearance. All things will be dissolved in time. All things will be solved in time. Your soul lesson: break free of the psychic bondage that arises from the overly judgmental ego. Feel the low quality of vibrations that such doom, gloom, and harshness brings about. Ease up on yourself. Nothing is that bad. Deconstruct the energetic barbed wire fence around your heart and turn off the psychic go away sign that you flash at the world. As intense as your present situation may seem, and as bad as you feel, know that your higher self will guide you if you let it. Seek your spirit's clear perspective by activating your humor, blessing your mess, and trusting that it will all be straightened out as you laugh. Be certain that it will. Spirit is saying, like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. And if you're beating up on yourself, if you're, sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. We can build up these thoughts in our head and talk ourselves out of situations, see things in a really negative way, and it's not even that serious. You have to find laughter in the mess. Okay, find laughter in the mess. It's a choice to be happy. It's a choice to not allow things to steal your joy. Okay, yeah, I know things are challenging. Yeah, I know sometimes it's not that easy, and it's easier said than done, but it is a choice, and you can change your mindset. Oh, look at that. It says make better choices. So basically, if you have or are experiencing certain situations that you're just not completely thrilled with, and you are finding yourself unhappy or whatever in this doom or gloom mindset, then look at the choices you're making. Reflect on that. What are the choices you're making? Are they good choices? How are they going to affect you? How are they going to affect those around you? Regardless what people believe, we all make our choices every day, okay? And choices have an impact on all those around you, okay? So if you are having to make a decision or a choice, you need to make sure that that choice is a good choice. How is it going to impact yourself? How is it going to impact those directly around you in your circle, your close friendships, partnerships, whatever, work, whatever it may be? How is your choices going to impact them? Because trust me, all our decisions and choices impact others, okay? That's why you have to be mindful. Mindfulness is very important. You want to make the best decision, not only for yourself, but also for those around you, okay? And that is number 30. Let's see what our book says about choices. Make better choices. Have you ever heard the saying, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, hoping to get different results? Well, that's true, and especially applied to you at this time. Whatever you do brings about specific results. If you don't like them, you need only change your behavior. Your soul's purpose right now is to connect all results in your life directly with your choices and blame no one but yourself for these experiences. Although this may sound extreme, it's the basis of real freedom. If you're willing to make better decisions, you can create new and more satisfying outcomes. But if you don't, be assured that the consequences will stay the same. Your soul lesson. Examine the results of your life today. Identify which ones satisfy you and which ones don't. Which behaviors work and those that need to change. For example, where you experience people as defensive, is the behavior confrontational? Where you see others as aggressive and demanding, are you attracting passive and non-assertive? Are you acting passive or non-assertive? Where you're being bullied, how are you conducting yourself? And where you're the bully, how are you behaving? If you really want to try something exciting, change your actions so that you're loving others, and the picture of your life will suddenly shift from shades of gray to beautiful living colors. You'll see. Like I said, everything we do does impact someone. And instead of, you know, perhaps doing the blame game or not taking ownership of the choices in which you have made, look at those choices, okay? Because you may need to change the behavior and change the the direction or in the way in how you see things. Shift your perspectives, and sometimes you may find yourself doing reliving same situations. Like you may encounter different people, different faces, however same scenarios as far as your partnerships and relationships, like the way in which they go because of your mindset, and you just keep repeating that. That's because there's a lesson there for you to learn. It keeps repeating itself because you haven't learned the lesson. You can leave a situation alone, you can cut people off, you can stop communicating with certain folks or whatever or whatnot, and yet and still, when you find yourself in other relationships and friendships, you feel like you are reliving the same situation, but it's a different person, but same scenario with not. Or so you basically, it's something that you need to look at within yourself. God is trying to bring that to your attention by showing you different things through other people. They say we mirror one another, and which you may not like in another may be mirroring back to you because it is something within you in which you need to address and fix and change. Okay? Holy Spirit, universe, what else do we have for the collective? Let's call upon spirit guides. Okay. Be open to love, okay? Love it makes the world go round, okay? It can heal all wrongs, okay? Love is a beautiful thing. This world cannot exist without it, okay? And Spirit is telling us to be open to love. Be open to love. Don't allow experiences in which you had to close you off from love, okay? Just because you went through a situation with another person, and you may feel as though, you just don't want to have love, or you're not interested because you don't want to get hurt. That's like you blocking yourself off from love and closing yourself off to love. That's not healthy. Okay, we all need love. We all want companionship. God did not intend for us to be on this earth by ourselves. Okay. um, However, if you have coming out of a situation, and you know I advise that you just use that time that you've been, broken up, or, just no longer dating or whatever. Use this time to love on yourself. Learn about yourself. Go within. Seek your truth. Seek your desires. Seek what is it that you once upon a time used to dream about, Take that passion and love that you might have once had for something, and see if there's something there. Love on yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to love to be by yourself. I think that sometimes we are I know I'm my own best friend, and I love myself, and I try to you know love myself even more. I've gone through a lot in my life, and it's taken me a long time to get where I'm at. As far as loving on myself, I think I tolerated and dealt with a lot of different things in my lifetime because, at one point in time in my life, I didn't love myself, and perhaps I dealt and stayed in situations because that's what I feel I deserved. However, being where I am now, where I have worked on myself, where I have invested so much love in myself, I've come to understand that I deserve love, that I'm a loving person. I I want love, I desire love, but I want a love of reciprocity, one that is a even give and take, one that is based off of trust and loyalty and honesty. I think those are very important characters to have, and I think that's a must have in a relationship. So Spirit is saying be open to love. Love can come in all kinds of forms from all different people. It does not have to be like a significant other or person if you're not dating anyone, or if you're single. It could just be love from others, from your family members, friends, perhaps co-workers, whatever. Just be open to it. Love is a necessity in this world, and we need to be more loving towards one another, more compassionate and empathetic towards one another. We are all here on this earth, and we are all dealing with different things. Everybody's journey is different, so love and compassion is a necessity here. Let's see, be open to love. The intellect employs an interesting strategy to avoid feeling insecure and facing possible pain or disappointment, especially in matters of the heart. It gathers as much information as possible in advance of a commitment. This works up to a point, but it will never be a substitute for the gaining the wisdom and understanding that only comes out of direct experience. Your sole purpose right now is to learn about love by entering an intimate relationship, surrendering control, and open your heart to these lessons. Ignore secondhand opinions and warnings from others to play it safe and give in to intimacy. Your sole lesson: stop trying to avoid pain and disappointment by withholding your heart and commitment. Reflect on and decide what type of love you want from others, and then ask for it. If you don't know what you're looking for, you can't expect anyone else to know. So be honest and take your time. If you're afraid of intimacy or fear of rejection, admit it, and don't give more to others than you feel comfortable with, only to resent it later when you don't collect the anticipated return. Wow. It's a spirit saying that. I don't know if there's some of you all that have someone, you know, coming forward interested in you in a significant type of way, like on an intimate level, you know. However, if you do, Spirit is saying being open to it, you know, allow that in, you know, be vulnerable. You know, this could be different than any other experience you ever had, you know. Don't bring in the past. Don't look at him or her and say, oh, I don't want to do this because I don't want to be hurt. You know, I don't want this or that and the other, you know. The trust, you know, sometimes you have to be open and just surrender. Surrender to just the wisdom of what love can bring into your life, okay? Love is a beautiful thing. And don't listen to anyone else's opinions guiding you or telling you, oh, no, you know, I heard, you know, don't do this, don't do that, or I heard this or I heard that. You know, someone can say something. You know, I always try to judge people off of how they present themselves to me. I don't really like secondhand opinions, you know, because it could be biased. It could be a situation between those two individuals. I don't know. I just think that you should never judge someone off of information in which you are given by another person. Okay, you should just really base your thoughts off of your own experiences with that person. Okay. Spirit guides. Let's see. What else do we have for the collective? Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors, archangels, all those present. What other messages do we have today for the collective? And these cards are the Soul Journey Lessons cards. Okay. Soul's Journey lesson cards. What are the messages today for the collective? Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors. What is the indecision? Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Indecision. We have an intuition. It was given to us. That is our direct sources or connection to God, okay? That intuition, you know. And your intuition is your guide. When you have a feeling or something like that in your gut, that is your intuition, that is your creator signaling to you through your intuition to pay attention. You know, is there a decision that needs to be made? If it is directing you to do so, do so. Don't sit in indecision because of fear or the ego. Don't sit in indecision, you know. Your spirit will never guide you wrong, okay? You have to learn to trust it and follow its guidance. Let's see what the book says. Your soul spirit manifests in this physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants the best for you. And by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectations of others is only an illusion. You were not born to listen to fear. You were taught to listen to it. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to the traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signpost will always be obvious. Listen to that, okay? Spirit says, visualize any decision right now that you might be facing as a fork in the road, okay? While you're doing that, visualize, okay, if I go down this path, what does that look like? What does that path look like? Only you know. Only you know. I'm just kind of trying to help you get this visualization in your mind. What does that path look like? Is that a path that looks like the destination of where it is taking you is going to bring about, anxiety or heaviness of the heart? Then look at the other fork of the road and that path. How does that path look? Does that path and that destination feel light and calm, yet more difficult to go down? Okay? If it's more difficult to go down, but yet the destination is light and calm. Spirit is saying, when you silence your mind in those scenarios and you listen, the signpost will be there. Your spirit will guide you. Your soul, your intuition will guide you the path in which you should take, okay? It will never lead you wrong. It will guide you in the path in which you should take. You just have to listen to it, trust it, and go with that. We've been taught, oh, don't do this. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt. We have these intuitions. We have these things that come up. We feel them within us. Our spirit is off. Something is off. And then we are ignoring it because we've been told not to go with that. Don't judge people like that. And no. Give them a chance. Give them a bit of no. I'm telling you right now, if you feel something within you, like in your spirit, that is your guidance, baby. Trust it. It will never lead you wrong. Holy Spirit, universe. What else? Oh, Jesus, that's okay. Perseverance. It says, I know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. Spirit says he already know what he put in you. Okay, God knows what he's given us. He's instilled in us strength beyond our imagination, our comprehension, endurance. And he knows what we're capable of. Okay. And perseverance is within you. Freedom. You will find freedom. I possess the power of the free will to create my own happiness. So in seeking the guidance and the direction from your spirit, from your soul, from within you, your intuition, and following that and persevering on that path. You will find the freedom. You will find the freedom. Because you are creating your own happiness through your decisions, through the path in which you choose, or you feel compelled or led to choose, okay? Nothing is coincidence. We're not here by mistake. And I know we probably think we're mapping out our own life and we're doing this, that, and the other, and you're in control. Well, let me be the first to tell you, darling, you're not in control, okay? God is in control. He guides us. He directs us. He puts us on the path in which he wants us to take. Our lives are not coincidental. We are not here by accident. And some of us are destined for certain situations. It's fated, okay? So just know that, yeah, you might be the person within this vessel, okay? But your soul, it's driven by God, okay? The Creator who brought you into this world. Okay? He got a master plan. And we are all part of it. And I just want you to know that if you follow that intuition in your soul and that guidance in which you are being given by your soul, great things are to come, okay? Freedom, truth, clarity, and so forth. Let's see. This one is the Sacred Forest Oracle. These cards and the pictures on them are so beautiful to me. I just love the illustration. Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors, archangels, all those that are present and here with us now on this reading. What message is here for us today from our guides? For the collective. What do we need to hear today, Spirit? What messages for us today and our guides? Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors, archangels, all those that are present. What are the messages for us, the collective, that we need to hear today? Holy Spirit, universe. Oh, got two. Oh my goodness, look at that. It says guardians of the land, protection. You are protected. You are protected. And if you are on the spiritual awakening journey and, you know, you've been encountering all kind of little things, you know, and you're questioning certain things, you know, God is letting you know that you are protected. You know, this here journey is showing you things that you possibly question, and you know, this, that, and the other, but trust that, you know, what you are seeing and facing during this journey, you're being protected through it all. You know, you're being protected. And just know that God is with you. Then it says reflecting pool, stillness. Reflecting pool, stillness. That's number 33. And this one was number 21. Isn't that something? 333, because 2 and 1 is 2 and 1 equals 3. And then we have 33. 33 is a master number. And it says reflecting pull, stillness, okay? God is saying reflect. Reflect on yourself. How do you see yourself? You know, you see this young girl? She's looking, and the reflection in the water is that of a beautiful white swan. Okay? That's what's being reflected back at her. You are of God. You are of a spirit. You are of light. You know, and I don't know how you may be looking at yourself. You know, where you're at in your journey, or how much you poured back into yourself on this journey. But the Spirit is saying, reflect. Pay attention to that in what you are seeing of yourself, okay? Let's see what 333 means. Okay. This is my angel number book. Okay, you see synchronicities with numbers. Never ignore those. Those are messages from the angels and archangel spirit guides, so forth. It says 333. You merge with the ascended masters, and they're working with you day and night on many levels. They love, guide, and protect you in all ways. So like I said, God is saying you're protected on this path, on this journey that you're on. He's with you. He's guiding you. You know, He's not going to take you down the wrong path. Let's see. He wants nothing but the best for us. Okay, Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels, spirit guides. Ooh. Is there anything else we should know today? Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors, spirit guides. What else do we need to hear? Ooh, there's too many spirit. I only need one more. Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors. We'll take that one. Focus. It says Wizard of the Woods. Number 50. Focus. Focus on where you're being guided, okay? There's so much to uncover on this journey. Let me tell you, I know. It's a lot to entail. And sometimes we question it, I'm sure. I know I do. Like, man, am I really losing my mind? Because we've learned so many things over our lifetime that's just been flat out lies. And, you know, you may be struggling with things that are, you know, presenting themselves on your path. But Spirit is guiding you and directing you and asking you to focus in on what you are being shown. Do the research. Unravel the truth by looking into these things. Delve in, you know. Focus. Let's see. We're going to go with 21 first. So it says, Guardians of the land, protection. You are safe. These words seem to emerge from the land and radiate from the trees to echo in your soul. You hear these words again and again. The sacred guardian of the land are whispering to you, you are safe. You know that you are protected and cared for. You can feel tendrils of their loving energy wrapped around you and embracing you. Their unleashing power cocoons you in safety. You are enough just as you are, no matter what has happened or occurred in the past. The truth is that you are absolutely and unconditionally enough as you are. You are loved. You are cherished. Do not be concerned about outside forces and the judgments and the expectations of others. You are protected in your own energy field. This card can appear when you need to take steps to protect your energy, while the guardians of land will help out. You must also be responsible for your own well-being. Envision a positive shield around you and yourself, around your home. Spend time with the people and in situations that uplift your energy rather than draining it. The spirit of the guardian of land says you are safe and surrounded by a protective shield. You are not alone. Your life is guided and protected by higher forces. Within this, you can soar to great heights. I tell you, you are guided. Reflection pool. Let's see what this one is. 33. Reflecting pool. Stillness. As you stand on the soft moss of the edge of the forest pool, you can see your own reflection. A soft breeze ripples the surface. Your image wavers and shifts, only to return as the air becomes still. In the quietude of this moment, you tap into the internal source of your power. You watch as you reflect. You watch as your reflected image transforms into the highest form of you. What beauty and grace. In stillness, your power emerges. Tap into your inner sacred witness to discover the dwelling place of your soul. In profound peace and silence, you can discover the truth of your being. If you are in pain, go into stillness until you find the source. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of overwhelmed urgency and emergency. There's always a higher truth. Seek it out. Your soul loves what is real and honest. In quietude, the truth emerges. Move past the bustle and chatter of life into sweet stillness. Allow the chaos of the outer world to roll off your back the way water rolls off your back. The way water rolls off the back of a duck. Surrender to it. Seek solitude to hear the voice of spirit, and serenity will follow. The spirit of the reflection pool says, in silence you'll find the dwelling place of your soul. Take time to move into quietude, and you'll uncover a vast store of insight emerging within you. An ongoing situation in your life, hold back. Take time to reflect before responding. In the Wizard of the Woods focus. A wisp of smoke rises out of the glade, and in an instant the smoke transforms into a wizard. His long gray beard reaches halfway down his chest, and his iridescent shimmering robe constantly changes from various hues of green, deep emerald lights, spring green, to bright colors of grass in the summertime. He leans towards you, lowers his voice and says, your wish is my command. However, you must be very clear and focus on what you truly desire. There is a true magic in the world. However, to experience it, you must be able to direct your intentions in the directions of your dreams. Thoughts are things. As you focus your thoughts towards the good, you will attract more positive experiences and loving people into your life. If you direct your thoughts towards that which isn't working, you will create even more challenging situations. If you are pleased with the directions you are going, concentrate on your desires, not on what you don't want. To develop inner power, gather your energy and focus intently on one thing. Also, diminish activities that are essential to these goals, and it will be just a matter of time until miracles begin to unfold. The spirit of the Wizard of the Wood say, put your attention on what's worthwhile, loving, and beautiful. That's what will manifest into your life. What you focus on is what you create. This is a time to choose just one thing to focus on, rather than a slew of things, and watch miracles abound. So Spirit is guiding us to focus upon one thing. Don't have your hands in all these different pots and all these different endeavors. What is it that you really want to do, and focus upon that, and put your energy there, put your thoughts there in order to manifest those into reality. Do not focus on the things in which you do not want. Do not reflect over things in which you do not want. Negative things or whatnot, because our thoughts becomes our reality. That's where our creations begin. It's within our thoughts, okay? Our minds, the things in which we want to manifest into our life. So please don't be focused upon anything negative or things in which you do not want to manifest. You want to focus solely on the good, the positive things you want to manifest and bring forward into this world, okay? For yourself as well as for the betterment of the collective. Let's get one oracle card for mine. It's the Guiding Light. I got this deck because it's the Guiding Light, and my channel is called Loving Guiding Light. Okay, and it's just an awesome book. That right here. Okay, it's thick though, very thick. So these are a little difficult to shuffle, but the messages are very in depth. So I love them, and I added it to my collection. So let's see, Holy Spirit, Universe, Ancestors, Archangels. What is the message for the collective? Holy Spirit, Universe, Ancestors. What is the message for the collective? I call upon all Ascended Masters, Spirit Guides, Universe, Ancestors, Earth, Air, Fire, Water. What is the message today for the collective? So we can wrap this up. I can't shuffle these like I shuffle the other ones. So I part them, or I cut them, and then I pull them like that because it's just too much. And no matter where you pull from, there's a message directly for us from Christ. Freedom of choice. Your choices are yours to make. Don't allow others to make your choices for you. Freedom of choice. 2. Your choices are yours to make, You can seek out others' opinion or guide, ask them what they think or their opinion or whatever. But at the end of the day, you ultimately have to make the choice for yourself. Okay? As such, you get to choose how you feel, what you do, and what you believe. That is what makes life so exciting. When you give your power away to others by allowing them to make these choices for you, you give up the right to paint on your own canvas. You put down your brushes and allow others to paint your picture of life for you. When you do this, you literally numb a portion of your senses. You no longer have the zest for life that you once had. In essence, you turn out the light from within that makes you shine so brightly. If life is feeling bleak and you feel like you have lost a part of who you are, then you may be giving other people permission to live your life for you. This is a form of people pleasing, and it can be seen in every area of your life. It happens when you don't allow yourself to think and believe what you want to because the rest of the world might not agree. It happens when you say yes to something when you really want to say no. It happens when you want to feel a certain way about something, but someone else tells you that you have no right to feel that way, and you believe them. It is time for you to reclaim your life. You get to choose how you feel, what you do, and what you believe. Honor that and take back your right to paint the picture of your dreams. Wow. Can't make it up. God is saying that you ultimately have the choice to choose your own way. Okay? Don't allow people to tell you, how you should see things or whatnot, or paint your picture, so to say. This is your life. God gave you this life, okay? You paint it how you want it, okay? Sure, people can have their opinions. Sure, people can have their beliefs. Just because somebody believes one way or see things one way don't mean that's how you have to see it. That's why we are all different. We are created different. We have our own mind, our own thoughts. You know, we have to think for ourselves. We can't allow people to dictate our lives, okay? I refuse to allow anyone to dictate my life. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to choose the path in which I want to take. I'm going to see what I want to see. I'm going to live my life the way I choose to live it. And God is encouraging you to do the same, okay? Paint your own picture. Choose your own path. Your guide is your intuition. That's your direct source to God. And He will not steer you wrong, okay? Let's see. There's an angel number for us today. Let's see. These are the angel numbers, and they're angel messages. Angel number messages. This is the deck. Okay. Holy Spirit, universe, ancestor. What? Angel numbers are here for us today. What do we need to hear today? Holy Spirit, universe, what do we need to hear today? Show me. Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors. Okay, one. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors. What? We need to hear. Okay, there we go. 28. I am a leader. Spirit says you are a leader. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive them towards achievement. I am a leader. That's affirmation. Spirit is saying, say that to yourself. Say that every day. Look in the mirror every day and say, I am a leader. I'm a leader. And believe it. It says 77. I am brave. I am brave. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambition. Now is the time to be bold and to be brave. God is saying, be brave. He is with you. He's on the side of you. He walks with you. He guides you. Holy Spirit. Ooh, that's too many Holy Spirit. We got that one. No, we'll take that. Oh, we got 12. It says I am focused. I can't make it up. Now, you seen that came up earlier. To be focused, okay? Focus on, and then we have 5, okay? Because 5 was flipped over too. I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused. And then 5. I am adaptable. Be adaptable. Okay, in every situation. You are on this journey and you are expanding your consciousness. By that, you are in order to expand your consciousness, you have to be willing to do the work, seeking the truth, researching, getting clarity, gaining clarity, digging into information. That takes adaptability, okay? You have to be able to adapt, and open to wanting to learn, certain things. So flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. I love, like I said, to do research because I like to know why, and I like to know, what I'm reading and understand it. Okay, that's expanding my consciousness. I love to do that. God doesn't want us to be in this box, you know. Uh, he wants you to be adaptable, open-minded, non-judgmental, loving, um, passionate, focused. All these things it takes to be on this journey. You know, it's a lot, you know, and I myself am, you know, blessed to be on it, and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful that I'm awoke, and I can look at things from other perspective, higher perspectives, and I can take myself out of situations and see situations from the other person's point of view, and you know, not be judgmental, because I'm compassionate and I understand that this is our playground. Well, our playground is our school, and we are learning so much, and we are here to learn, and we are here to expand, and we are all ascending to our authentic self, our soul, and we are here for a reason. This world is changing, and it may look scary, and you know, things are uncertain right now. You know, people just, I feel like some days I'm living in the twilight zone. I really do, but I know that everything that is happening is for the betterment. You know, truths are being unveiled, you know, and all of it is transpiring for a reason, and I truly believe it's for the betterment of humanity. So be encouraged, you know. Follow your path and your direction and your soul's guidance. Okay, trust that God is not going to lead you down the wrong path. He's always with us. You know, we are never alone. He loves us unconditionally. He wants the absolute best for us, and hopefully, you know, you come to trust, you know, the directions you receive, and you'll follow those directions, and you'll manifest into reality your dreams. Okay, anywho, that is going to be the end of this reading, and I pray that this message has brought enlightenment to you and encouragement, and that you will take whatever resonates with you and apply it to your situation, you know, and reflect on it, and just move forward, you know. Move forward with your intentions and your goals, okay? Your dreams. Anywho, if you feel compelled, please share, like the video, and I hope to see you all back here for my next reading. I'm trying to be more dedicated, you know, put more effort behind this. I also would like to start having conversations, you know, just on different things. Thinking about maybe perhaps starting another channel. Let's talk, or uh, unveiling lies or truth. I'm not yet sure of the title, but something in that scenario, you know. There's so many things, like I said, we've been taught in history and through school, and this, that, and the other on different things, and it just would be interesting to be able to converse back and forth with my brothers and sisters on here, you know, and just see what we can discover together. You know, I like to dig, I like to do research, you know, and I like to bring that information to you all, you know. So let's see how that may work out. I'm getting excited about that. I just need to come up with a name, an ideal. And I don't want it to be lengthy videos. I kind of just want it to be short. So the research I'm going to do, it's not going to be in depth to make the videos long, but it'll be enough to share with you all, in which you all can then take and then perhaps also do your own research. So if that is something that sounds like something you would like, to do, please comment in the comments below, and maybe we can collab or something. I don't know. I'm really trying to just, bring things to light to others, okay? Because that's what I'm here to do. We are all here to do that. We're here to awaken one another and get us to the path in which we're here to be on, okay? Anyway, I'm loving lights, and I hope to see you all on the next reading. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Until next time, toodles.